So we're going to do a walk around the Cape with Jess from Adapt Design and have a look at some of his favourite designs from Adapt Design Group, his business, yeah, some of the other updates that are happening here in the Cape at the moment. This is a really great design, Jess. I love it.
This is a good one. Small footprint again. It's a small family moving into the area. The builder for this one was Wilk Built, local builder in Cape Patterson. Yeah, just some really nice features on this one. The, exposed timbers in the eave. There's a exposed rafter detail throughout the houses there. So a lot of the features you see on the outside have been carried through onto the inside. Recycled cream brick, silver top ash timber. So again, we want to use sustainably sourced materials and recycled materials where we can.
Yeah.
Timber windows on this one. Energy rating was 8.3, I think, off the top of my head. Yeah, this is one of my favourite ones. It's a little bit different to a few other houses up here.
Oh, so. It is. Those recycled cream bricks.
Recycled cream bricks.
You need to see more of this. And it's got that flat sort of wipe off for the mortar as well, which is really nice. That's great. And over the top, I love seeing the bricks over the top like that. It's cool. There was those exposed rafters up on the eave. And I'm pretty fond of this little entry. The profiling on these.
So they're the radial battens.
Ah, yeah, yes. Cool. I want to get around to the north now and have a sticky beak around there.
So we achieved our shading with pergolas on this project.
Yep.
Again, just a simple timber batten detail. Nothing too crazy. Budget conscious, obviously. So yeah, just a nice, simple pergola detail, which does sort of add to the facade a little bit. This is sort of the main road as you're coming into the Cape.
Yeah. That batten mounting on the underneath is cool. It's really nice.
And then yeah, shading on the first floor we just did with the eaves. Make sure we had our eave depth pretty right. So yeah, joinery's in. Looks like we're final fit off. It's super close to handover, this one.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. And then we've got the view out to the north into the cow paddocks.
Not that you can see it, but inside there is a really bright yellow stair.
Okay.
A little bit of the client's touch. He saw this yellow stair detail and he's like, can we do something like this? Like, absolutely we can.
And we've got the 10,000 litre rainwater tank.
10,000 litre water tank. Got the hecker hood for a bit of shading.
The hecker hood, yeah, nice.
Over the glazed door. This is west facing.
Yep, such a simple little detail to also provide protection on those entry doors in and out of the building. We've got a heat pump hot water. Is that also something that's in the design guidelines here?
Yep.
You must use,
yes, mandatory at the Cape. Every house has a heat pump.
Awesome. And we've got our solar PV up top, probably like a 3.5 kilowatt or something like that.
I believe so, yes.
And then air source heat pump for heating and cooling up on the top as well. Love the form of this when you've got that monolithic type timber clad form that goes through the heavy, material of the brick. It's the grounding element. Textural difference is like a bit of a contrast there as well. And then you've got a little bit of express joint, FC cladding on the upper bits there. Is that, I'm assuming you must have a truss heel or upstand in the
That's correct.
roof here. So yeah, you've got insulation all the way out to the outside of the wall. Nice. Lots of timber. Good to see. There's lots of that in the Cape. And yeah, I always see this house from the Social Weaver because it's one of the images they use for Embark Australia.
So yeah, that house is actually down the road a little bit more.
There you
but
go.
this is one of those. It's their bungalow.
Yep.
And often you'll see a bungalow with a little bungalow next door.
Okay.
There's a couple of them.
Cool. Bit of a difference in the material palette on this one.
That's Callie's mum. Troy Kelly's mum's house. We let her, implement a bit of stone on this one.
Yep.
Which is cool. So yeah, this one here, this is one of my my favourites. Yeah, this is a Harris build project that we were a part of. Yeah, this is one of my favourites. Materials wise, the batten detailing. Yeah, all across the facade. Really, it's just different. It really makes it pop. That sort of hidden entry behind the batten screen. The hecker hood for shading, real minimal shading detail. The clients had a caravan, so we had to come up with a way that we could conceal the caravan. We have to conceal caravans. They can't be able to see from the street. We'll duck around and have a look. So obviously the bigger garage, so we could drive the caravan through and out the back. And then yeah, the battening detail continues around to conceal that. But yeah, this one, there's just a sleekness to it. I don't know. I really like this one.
Well, yeah, that battening, just that textural difference.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And then is it a end seam or like a...
That's the Dominion profile.
Dominion? Yep. So that's the... I'm trying to think of the wording that you would use to describe that type of profile, but it's got the rebraided rib as opposed to the standing seam.
That's it.
So, yeah.
All living is downstairs, with sort of a rumpus room and a bedroom upstairs. Then it's got that cool hecker hood detail up the top. And then, yeah, they've got pretty cool ocean views off this balcony as we come around the back. So it's sort of...
Oh, yeah, the big cantilever off the back as well.
Yeah, it's almost got like two frontages, this one, because we do face open sort of public space in the walking track. So we, again, the south glass
Yeah.
we were battling with. We got it as big as we could to capture the views. And yeah, you wouldn't know, but hidden behind that batten screen at the carport off the back of the garage, that's for caravan.
Ah, yeah. Oh, that's really smart.
So that's how
I can't even see that, even though the screening's like quite got a fair separation between it.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
enough of a visual barrier. That's great.
Yeah, we have to, you have to consider your caravans and services and stuff up here. It's a requirement, especially from open spaces. So
Yep.
that was our workaround, but it tied in with the house.
That's great. It's just started to rain. Do you recall the numbers on this one?
This one was a little bit trickier, 2-story, a lot of south-facing glass. The north is along the short axis across a block, so I'm pretty sure we were only about 7.6 or something on that one.
Yep.